Hello Indigo viewers, my name is Cameron and today we are going to be talking about an aesthetic that people recently had nostalgia for a while now. For what I'm talking about is Frutiger Aero. For this video, I'm going to be explaining Frutiger Aero by looking at the aesthetics wiki so you can get a clear understanding on what it's about. Now all that's done for the introduction, let's begin. Frutiger Aero, also known as Web 2.0 glass, is a broad design style and aesthetic that was prevalent in advertising, media, stock imagery, and technology from roughly 2004 to 2013. Following the end of the Y2K era and overlapping with the McBling and electro-pop aesthetics, it is characterized by its vast use of skeuomorphism, glossy textures, cloudy skies, tropical fish, water, bubbles, and glass, lens flare, spiraling patterns, humanism, aero glass, bouquet, Frutiger fonts, abstract tech, auroras, and bright, vibrant colors, usually greens and blues. This aesthetic was originally unnamed at the time, being more associated with specific styles, for example, Windows Aero, iOS's skeuomorphism icons, and the visuals of Mirror's Edge and Sport, rather than a broader aesthetic. Some referred it to as a Web 2.0 glass during the time when the aesthetic was mainstream. However, it was mostly used as an adjective to describe the glossy elements of Frutiger Aero rather than the aesthetic as a whole. The term Frutiger Aero was coined in 2017 by Sophie Lee of the Consumer Aesthetics Research Institute and went viral in 2022. Leading to renewed interest in the aesthetic, Frutiger Aero contains many sub-aesthetics, related aesthetics. These include, but are not limited to, Frutiger Metro, Technozen, Frutiger Eco, and Helvetica Aqua Aero. Frutiger Aero is named after Adrian Frutiger, who created the Frutiger fonts commonly used alongside Frutiger Aero and Windows Aero, the UI theme of Windows Vista and Windows 7, which spread outward and influenced many other companies' design choices the era. The earliest signs of Frutiger Aero appeared in 2001 with the releases of Microsoft's Windows XP and Apple's Mac OS X. The Bliss desktop background of XP and the skeuomorphic design of OS X itself was derived from early versions of iMovie, had been noted by some as precursors to FA, though both have also been categorized as part of the Y2K era. It was also at this time that Microsoft began development of Windows Longhorn, later renamed Windows Vista, with elements of what was to become the Windows Aero theme gradually became added. The mainstreaming of Frutiger Aero began in late 2004 with the releases of Windows Media Player 10 featuring design ideas found at Longhorn, the start of the 7th generation of video game consoles with the PlayStation Portable, Xros Media Bar in development since the PSX in 2003, and Nintendo DS and Apple's iPod silhouette advertising campaign for Colors. Frutiger Aero began to become more common in 2005 and 2006, with the release of Windows XP Media Center Edition 2005, Longhorn Build 5048, the first build where the system's entire UI was Aero, Windows Vista Beta 1, the Xbox 360 Blades dashboard, Nintendo DS Lite, PlayStation 3, and Nintendo Wii. By 2007, with the release of Windows Vista Retail version, the first iPhone OS 1.0, and Mac OS X Leopard 10.5, Frutiger Aero was completely established as the cyber Y2K aesthetic was fading. The nature-oriented designs of Frutiger Aero were seen by some as humanizing tech and making it more accessible to a wider audience, in comparison to the edgier, metal-hard, cyberpunk designs of Y2K. During Frutiger Aero's prime, most advertising, media, stock imagery, and technology released during this time embodied the aesthetic or was heavily influenced by it. Frutiger Aero also shares similarities with the Y2K aesthetic and is considered its successor, as it shares a similar, bright and glossy futuristic look, albeit in a more refined corporate form. It was also concurrent with the McBlain, Surf, Crush, and Electric Pop 08 aesthetics, and overlaps with them with varying degrees. During this time, various sub-aesthetics began to arise due to the Frutiger umbrella becoming increasingly broad in nature. In 2012, the skeuomorphic look of Frutiger Aero, that is Windows 7, started to fade in favor of the flat design look, that is Windows 8 or 10. Nintendo's Wii U, that was released in 2012, was the last video game console that used Frutiger Aero in full. However, the Wii U was a commercial failure, only selling 13.56 million units, further contributing to Frutiger Aero's demise. In some cases, companies switched first to Frutiger Metro, then to flat design. By 2013, flat design began overshadowing Frutiger Aero. The release of iOS 7 being the most major example of this. In 2017, the minimalist web tech aesthetic appeared known as corporate mythos, officially symbolizing the death of Frutiger Aero. However, there are still some areas where Frutiger Aero is used today, especially in retail boxes for medical and cleaning products, as well as school textbooks. The term Frutiger Aero was coined by Sophie Lee of the Consumer Aesthetics Research Institute in 2017, leading to a gradual increase in interest in the aesthetic. Since late 2022, it has made a comeback via TikTok videos in the form of nostalgia, with the hashtag Frutiger Aero being used over 30 million times with Frutiger Aero effects or filters. In August 2023, a TikTok post specifically about the aesthetic was posted on the official Windows TikTok account. Furthermore, some believe Windows 11 is related to Frutiger Aero or contains the successor aesthetic, glassmorphism, as seen in this promotional material. A Ukrainian Wikipedia, a full article has appeared describing Frutiger Aero, including a history, visuals, and list of views section. In the Legacy section of the Windows Era Wikipedia article, Frutiger Aero is recognized to have existed. The section features a small description of the aesthetic describing its visuals and history. Aero's resurgence is similar to the Y2K revival, a phenomenon that has occurred since the mid-late 2010s. Given this new Y2K trend, it is also likely a neo-era movement is currently underway or will be underway in the future. This is the example of the 20-year nostalgia cycle, as Frutiger Aero began triggering mass nostalgia for people around 18 years after its emergence. That's all for this video. It was months in the making, and I would have lied if I had said that this video was easy to make. It only took me months because I had to do a lot of research on this, and I hope I was able to get all the right pictures. Though I'm pretty sure I got mostly everything right. If there are a few mistakes I made, let me know in the comments. All I got to say is that I wanted to get this video done fast, and I didn't want to keep you guys waiting for much longer. So there you have it. If you want to see more of the source, I will put them down in the description. Or you can see more videos of people talking about this topic. It's your choice, really. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my content in the future. Thanks for watching.